Armageddon, the final battle. The earth does not end with silence. It ends with gathering, not nations negotiating, not armies posturing, but powers seen and unseen being drawn irresistibly toward a single moment written into history before history began. This is Armageddon. Before we go any further, like this video, share it with someone who needs to understand what's coming, and subscribe to the Bible Project for more cinematic Bible stories brought to life. What you are about to witness is not fiction, not allegory, not a metaphor for human conflict. It is the final convergence of rebellion and righteousness, the last stand of human pride, the moment when heaven no longer restrains itself. And once you understand what Armageddon truly is, you will never read world events or scripture the same way again. It begins with deception. Revelation does not introduce Armageddon with bombs or bloodshed, but with influence. Spirits move through the earth, whispering, persuading, gathering. Kings feel compelled to act, though they cannot explain why. Decisions are made with confidence, yet guided by unseen hands. Scripture calls these spirits of demons, performing signs, sent to gather the rulers of the world to the place called in Hebrew, Armageddon. This is not coincidence. It is summoning. Armageddon is not a war humans choose. It is a war they are drawn into. The name itself carries weight. Armageddon comes from Har Megiddo, the Mount of Megiddo, a real place, a strategic valley in ancient Israel where decisive battles were fought throughout history. Armies rose there. Armies fell there. But Revelation reveals something deeper. Megiddo is not chosen because of geography alone. It is chosen because it has always been a place where human power confronts divine purpose. This final battle does not erupt by accident. It is staged. The world believes it is preparing for one last human conflict. Heaven knows it is preparing for judgment. As the nations assemble, something else is happening. Heaven opens, not gently, not symbolically. John describes the sky tearing apart, revealing a reality humanity has denied for generations. The rider emerges not as a suffering servant, but as a conquering king. His eyes burn like fire. His robe is dipped in blood. A name is written on him that no one fully understands. He is called Faithful and True. This is Jesus not coming to negotiate peace, but to end rebellion. Behind him come the armies of heaven, not human soldiers, not flesh and blood. They are clothed in white, riding with him not to fight for victory, but to witness it. Because the battle is not decided by numbers, weapons, or tactics. The war ends before it begins. Armageddon is not a prolonged struggle between equal forces. It is the collision of finite rebellion with infinite authority. On the earth, the armies are ready. Weapons loaded, strategies planned, confidence high, but they are not preparing to fight each other. Revelation says they turn their attention upward. Humanity's final unity is not peace, it is defiance. The nations gather, not realizing they are standing against the very one who gave them breath. This is the climax of human pride. Creation attempting to overthrow its creator. And then he speaks. There is no drawn-out combat, no exchange of blows. Scripture says the victory comes from the word of his mouth. Truth itself becomes judgment. The beast is seized. The false prophet is silenced. The systems of deception that ruled nations collapse instantly. What generations feared, worshipped, and followed is undone in a moment. Armageddon ends not with chaos, but with order restored. And then comes the sobering realization. This was never about geography, Never about tanks or missiles. Never about political alliances. Armageddon is the final exposure of the human heart. Every system built without God. Every authority raised against him. Every lie dressed up as progress. All of it meets its end here. Why does the Bible reveal this? Not to satisfy curiosity, not to produce fear, but to awaken clarity, because Armageddon tells us something vital. Evil has an expiration date. History is not spiraling, it is moving. And the future does not belong to darkness. It belongs to the King. Here's the part most people miss. Armageddon is not the end of the world. It is the end of rebellion. After the battle comes restoration, justice, renewal, a kingdom where righteousness is not resisted and truth is no longer debated. The final battle clears the way for a world made right. So what should this mean for us? It means the world is not random. It means suffering is not pointless. It means God is not losing control. It means that no matter how loud darkness becomes, it is temporary. Armageddon reminds us that history has a direction, and it is not chaos. It is conclusion. If this revelation shifted your perspective, strengthened your faith, or reminded you that God is still sovereign, stay with us. Subscribe to the Bible Project for more cinematic journeys through Scripture. Because the Bible does not just tell us how the world ends. It tells us who wins.